Teaching the be verb is very important because it shows a student who or what something is. In today's video, I will share some activities as well as the grammar for is, am, are. The warm-up activity is what am I? I've got a list of riddles that you can ask your students and you end with what am I? And they have to reply with you are a, or they can ask are you a. For example, I am a fruit. I am yellow, monkeys love me. What am I? And they can say, you are a banana. With more advanced students, give each one a secret card or word. They have to make their own riddle for that word. For example, you give the word elephant to a student and they can create their own riddle. I am big, I have a trunk that can spray water. What am I? The students can do it in front of class, or you can put them into smaller groups and they can do it with one another. So first, give them some time to write down their riddles, put them into groups, and then they take turns to say their riddle out and the other students guess. The be verb, is, am, are, is an important verb in English that helps us talk about who or what someone or something is. It helps us describe people, things, and situations. You use am for I. I am a teacher. I am happy. If it's singular, he, she, it, he is a doctor. The cat is on the chair. The weather is sunny today. Are is for plural, so more than one. You, we, they, you are my friend. We are in the park. They are playing soccer. Write some of the examples on the board and then you can practice the activity with the class. Johnny, what is number 1? She is a student. Jenny, number 2, I am happy. For the activity, I've got a table with 10 questions. The students first answer the questions on their own. After that, put them with a partner and they ask the question to a partner and write in their partner's answers. For example, what is your name? I am Eric. And then they ask their partner, what is your name? He is Danny. To make yes or no questions with the be verb, you switch the be verb and the subject around. For example, I am happy. Am I happy? And remember to put a question mark at the end. The students are at school. Are the students at school? Yes, they are. No, they aren't. Here are some examples. She is a teacher. Is she a teacher? I am busy. Am I busy? They are playing soccer. Are they playing soccer? Ask the students to change the following sentences into questions. If you want to teach them how to ask for more information, they can use the 5 W's and H. When, where, why, who, what, how, and put it at the front. I am busy. Why am I busy? Who am I busy talking with? What am I busy with? To make a negative, add not after is, am, or are. I am busy. I am not busy. She is a doctor. She is not a doctor. They are students. They are not students. This is easy. But you want to teach your students contractions too. Contractions are shortened forms of the verb. I am happy. I'm happy. I am not happy. I'm not happy. She is a doctor. She's a doctor. She is not a doctor. She isn't a doctor. They are students. They're students. They are not students. They aren't students. To practice this, there is an activity where students have to write the positive, question, and negative of a sentence. She is a student. Is she a student? No, she isn't a student. You can do this as a class together or students can do it individually. The lying game. There are 10 questions. Students have to ask a partner these questions and the partner has to lie. They have to see if they can lie all 10 times. Once they're done, they switch. For example, they can ask, am I your teacher? Then they can say, yes, you are, or no, you aren't. Check how many students could lie to all 10 questions. True or false board game. Pair the students up. You will read them a trivia question. They have to answer yes or no. If they get it correct, they move on the board game. At the end, see which pair gets the furthest. Students can raise their hands and you can ask them the question. The Eiffel Tower is in London. Who says it's true? Who says it's false? Once they answer, you can ask them, is the Eiffel Tower in London? Then they can say, yes, it is. No, it isn't. I've also included a story for the students to practice is, am, and are. Usually, I let the students read 1 or 2 sentences and everybody in class gets a turn to read. Afterwards, they can do the comprehension questions and you can check it with them. I've also included a dialogue that the students can do together. They read it once, then switch roles. After they've practiced, I get the class to play rock, scissors, paper, or I play a game where we decide one losing pair and that pair has to read it to class. To pick the pair, I like to play a game. Let's say there are 8 pairs. I write the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the board, and then behind a paper or somewhere concealed, I pick one of the numbers, let's say 7. Then I tell the students, okay, I want each pair to pick a number. All the pairs shout out a number and I cross it out. I do a big reveal and whoever picked number 7, that pair has to read to the class. There are also 20 questions that the students can practice with a partner and you can check it at the end. The be verb is, am, and are is very simple grammar, but it's important to practice and get it right with your students.